My name is Harry, and I'm from London.
Meghan Markle here.
Today is August 20th, 2024. It is 4:42 a.m. This is video number 2. I don't remember what was. Oh, okay. So this is probably gonna be for APTS Sussex. I'm seeing here Vid GBNews, so that has to do with the UK. So what I'm doing here now, after the Harry and Meghan Colombia trip, is that there were some tweets that I came across, and I did not want to record them on the day of the trip because I wanted to share the more fun stuff, because some of you are not on Twitter. You wanted to know what's going on in Colombia, whatever that was being tweeted. So I focus on those tweets only which are on our port of pure service. They've all been public already on the day of. As soon as I create the videos, edit them, and make them public on the day of. Unlike other channels and videos, I schedule them for a different date because I want one video per day for you guys. So now I'm going back to some of the tweets that I saw. They were something to look at, but wasn't really important enough to record them on the day of, because I'm the only one who's running all those channels, so I don't have time to keep on creating videos and edit and all of that. It takes a lot of time. So now I'm going back to some of these tweets. Okay, the moment that I saw them, I put them on the list, so when I have the time, like right now, to record them. If I don't even remember what they're all about, because if I didn't do it on the day of, there's no way I will remember about any of them. So I'm going back to some of these tweets. So since I see GB News here, so this is gonna be on APTS Sussex. So let me switch to APTS Sussex channel. Okay, so this is the channel here, and wow, I have a video every day, so I don't know what's going on with the estimate revenue. So there it is here, $79.75. I haven't been over here for a while. 4,426 subscribers. If there are any new subscribers, welcome. So I'm pretty good over here in terms of videos. Look at this, I have all of these already scheduled because next week I'm gonna be away. But I want something for you guys to see every day, so I'm stacking up some videos for you guys. And this one that I'm talking right now, it's for one of these days. I don't know, I'm gonna put them I'm gonna schedule it. I interchange with APTS Sussex and PYTE. So analytics, so there's that here, 477 views in the last 48 hours. So let's go on Twitter. Oh, this is new. Okay, muchas gracias Colombia and Madam VP. These are some images. There she is here with that print. Alright, so that's that. Okay, it's not on my list, I just saw it. Okay, so this is my first tweet. I think I have about 10 tweets to share with you. Okay, so let's see what this is about. There will never be reconciliation due to British media appetite for drama. GB News. When was that? That was August 15th. Pause again. There will be screenshot. Oh my god, I didn't know it was that long. It's 5 minutes and 31 seconds. It doesn't feel like he's even a member of the family anymore. Prince Harry will not attend his Uncle Robert Fellowes' funeral. Oh, someone died? I didn't know that. Who's Robert Fellowes? Let me see if I see his face before. So that was the last prayer I did for the first video. Who's that? He sort of looked familiar. Died July 29. July 29. He died July 29. When was this video? August 14th. What Why didn't they bury him already? Are they anyway, let's listen to this.
Anyway, in other news, Prince Harry will not be coming home for the funeral of his uncle, Lord Fellows, due to concerns over his safety. That's what he said.
Well, the Duke insists it's too dangerous to travel to the UK without the guarantee of police protection. It, of course, comes as Harry and Meghan prepare for a private tour of Colombia later this week.
Well, GB News royal correspondent Cameron Walker joins us now. Cameron, is this...
Let's not forget, okay? Around that time, when this was going on, I don't know if the riot had ended, but there was a riot. And Harry had already told them on the ITV interview.
It's about his personal security, because we've all seen Prince Harry come back to central London when he's been involved in media trials.
Yeah, I suspect it's one of the reasons. If you remember, a few weeks ago he told an ITV documentary that he doesn't feel safe bringing his family to the UK over his security concerns. I do understand it's very unlikely that he's going to be at the funeral of his uncle Lord Fellows, who died last month at the age of 82, even though he was pretty close to that side of the family. Lady Jane Fellows...
I don't understand why they kept the guy still. Why didn't they bury him? He died last month. It should have been a week or two afterward. Oh my God.
Lord Fellows' wife was the sister of Princess Diana, so the very close Spencer family. But if you remember, his security arrangements, his downgraded security, means that Prince Harry has to give 28 days notice to the Home Office before he returns to the UK. So that's perhaps one of the reasons why he's decided not to come back to the UK for this funeral. But you'd think that there'd be an exception for a family funeral, wouldn't you? Because, of course, you don't know when a family member is going to die. But the other elephant in the room is that, as well as being Prince Harry's uncle, Lord Fellows, he's also Prince William's uncle, and I do understand it's quite likely Prince William will be attending. And, of course, you've still got this brotherly feud between William and Harry. They're not on speaking terms, and that is still bubbling under the surface, I'm afraid.
They can't put it aside for a funeral. I mean, they both turned up, of course, to the coronation. They both turned up to the funeral of the late Queen. I suppose different size of events.
They turned up to the coronation, I think, because it was a big state occasion. William and Harry did not speak at all during the coronation. Harry was sat 3 rows back. Prince William was clearly front row and paid homage to...
And let's not forget, they put that feather on Princess Anne's head to black Harry's face. So there's no reason for him to go. He probably spoke with them privately. That's good enough. The guy is already dead. There's not going to be any difference. Alright, so I hate to say that, but it's not my family, but we all could understand why. Okay, I'm not even going to listen to it some more, waste time. And the other thing as well, if Harry's going to go, he's not going to tell them. He probably, who knows, maybe he will make it or not. Okay, talk privately, show up in a different event without people seeing him. And I think the family will understand why he didn't show up if he decided not to show up. He's not going to tell them when he's coming. Remember that 28 days notice and stuff like that? And then we are close to the end of the year. By next year, is it February or January 2025, the lawsuit with the tabloid is going. These people are still keeping a watch on him. Alright, so if Harry's gonna go, he's not gonna let them know. He may not be show his face publicly, maybe privately. He probably will meet with the family. Who knows? He will never let them know what he's gonna do. Okay, to be honest, does anyone really care? Harry and his intolerable wife only care about themselves. Thank God they're going to America. So, alright, so why am I even here? Alright, so let's get out of there. You know, this is the kind of hate mongering that's going on over there. These people need help. They need help. Alright, meanwhile, in Little England, okay, gonorrhea could become untreatable as cases. Why did I put this? I'm laughing. It's not a funny matter, but my goodness. Oh, maybe because that woman who took her underwear off and put it in the bread area and Spanish people threw her out of the country. It's on my community board. Gonorrhea could become untreatable as cases of the STI reach record level. Oh my God, gonorrhea could become untreatable as cases, that's that, repeat it again. In addition, the total number of infections is at its highest since records began in 1918, with 8,500 plus cases diagnosed in England last year. Symptoms include a thick, that's just pure disgusting, thick green or yellow discharge from there's the word here, according to NHS website. It fell untreated. It can cause infertility. And this woman is removing her underwear to put, I'm not saying she has that, but these are the things that happen. Oh my God, people are laughing. It's not funny matter because you don't know who you're gonna interact with. I mean, do people use condom? Okay, this is extra here. That lady from France congratulated Duchess Meghan for speaking French back in 2017. There's that in French. And is that the translation? Speaks French, predestined for the crown of England. There's that. We tell you again and again, French is the other international language. There's that. Okay, so that's that. That was extra. Let's go to the next tweet. Okay, the Windsors will discuss removing the Sussexes title at the Balmoral summit. I think I responded to that. I was like, just take it already. Wait, so wouldn't they have to go by the Windsors if the title is stripped? Because that would be like super funny. I think it would be the Mountbatten Windsor, but no one will call them that. Okay, what is that? Okay, I didn't read the article. Take the Sussexes title. I hope they realize that Harry will still be Prince Henry Harry, and Meghan will then be called Princess Henry. I don't think Harry and Meghan care about any of the titles. Even Harry even wanted them to take it. They don't want who they want to take it. This is the story. Every time these two do something that they feel is only exclusive to royals, this shit will die down after Colombia until the next batch. Rinse, wash, repeat. Stop promising all of us a good time, because once Parliament removes the Sussex title, the logical question is why stop there? And that will be the national discussion. Take everyone's titles away and choose so much more money to be spent on Brits themselves. After this, that's it. An Act of Parliament is required to remove peerage titles such as Duke. The monarch himself can only remove royal status, HRH, of members. Where Parliament removed Meghan's title of Duchess, she became Princess Henry. Finally, Parliament can abolish the monarchy overnight. No, these people, they're really poking the bear. Not Harry and Meghan. Harry and Meghan don't care about titles, but they just look what's happening in Russia. This guy, I mean, when they want everything, they're gonna lose everything. Okay, Russia's about to lose everything. Okay, next tweet. DJ play Wonderwall. Royal snub. Kate and William urged not to visit Australia. Terrible idea. Really? Jamaican Prime Minister tells Prince William we intended to be an independent republic. Perfect storm royal misjudged Caribbean tour, say critics. Prince William jokes he has coronavirus during Ireland trip with Kate. Did he? I don't follow them at all, so I don't know what's going on. Good. We never wanted them here in Australia. We don't want them or not my king here. Isn't Charles supposed to go? Let's see. Let me look it up. He's supposed to go sometime soon. Yeah. Their Majesty King Charles III and Queen Camilla to visit Australia October 2024. So that's that. Oops. That's not what I want to do. Alright, let's go back to this. Alright, so let's go to the next tweet. The first video, I'm thinking I might make it into 2 because it's a minute. I mean, it's an hour and 14 somethings. Next tweet. Colombian scholar, Vice President Marquez invited the Sussexes because she wants attention. So what if she wants attention? And knowing what we know now, she pretty much wanted to highlight some of the things that Colombia had to offer. So what if she wants attention? She said why? She saw the docu-series, and then she saw the nonsense Meghan went through. And when she saw Meghan at the UN, she grabbed the opportunity to invite her, and it seems like it's been in the making for like a year. So there's that. Okay, no idea who's Monica Passion and She certainly is not a leading scholar here in Colombia. Better to ask her how much was she paid. Oh, so they quote somebody in this article. Okay, Colombia has been warm, welcoming, and beautiful. Of course, not everyone Colombia will be happy with the visit, and the UK media is going to look for malcontent to exploit their views. So what if the VP wants attention? So does the royal family. At least she knows who the real stars are. That's a very good point. Yeah, they just the UK media just want to create problems. They're not about solving issues. They're just there to create problems. Oh, my goodness, these people are crazy. So if you read between the lines, they're saying she tried to get attention by having Sophie over, which didn't work because number one, no one. Okay. By having Sophie over, which didn't work because no one cares about Sophie or even knows who she is. So instead, she invited the Sussexes, who have an enormous global platform. I didn't read the article, but she sums it up. Wow, what a groundbreaking conclusion. That invite non-working royals will be about bringing attention to Colombia and not diplomacy. So glad they figured that out, lol. I hope Meghan does the entire 4-day trip only speaking Spanish. I know the squad was saying that. Now it's after the trip. We know she has spoken Spanish on several occasions. When she was on stage to thank the vice president and the Colombian, and then also at the end of the trip where there was that festival, Harry and Meghan where Harry and Meghan were and the vice president along with her partner and 2 other person. I think it was the mayor of the area. Harry asked Meghan for help in Spanish translation. Okay, I hope Meghan does the entire 4-day trip only speaking Spanish. I admire Vice President Marquez. She has traveled to the African continent to build business ties. Oh, I'm learning more. I didn't know that. Business tie, seeing the humanity and invest in all Colombians, not just the white ones, and try tirelessly to raise the profile of Colombia on the world stage. The royal family likes to give out royal visit as favors. This is very interesting. I did not know that. Why do they care? Isn't Colombia a non-Commonwealth country? They are jealous that the lazy leftovers get no invitation. What was it? I learned that through the squaddies that a couple years ago Charles went, and instead he went to unveil a statue of someone who was trying to colonize them, and later they took the thing down. They have no invite themselves. Okay, they have to invite themselves to countries who then fire them on TV. That's Jamaica. With Sophie, they went unnoticed. The royal family's visit does not pay anything except to maintain their image. Okay, that's okay. The royal force themselves on other countries because they want attention. Okay, I hope the royal family continues to let xenophobic and racist British newspapers speak on their behalf and be their loudest supporters. Okay, so let's go to the next tweet. Okay, after this I have more to share with you, but after this, I guess tomorrow I'll cover day 2. Oh my goodness, there's a long read here. Okay, this is going to get awkward because in order for these legal fees to be paid, I think that has to do with the half-sister. I shared that on my community board already. Okay, this is going to get awkward because in order for these legal fees to be paid, it is going to become clear that someone other than Samantha Markle is funding these lawsuits. So that's a retweet here. Let me read that. Probably what the Balmoral summit is really about. You should assume there even is one. Those 2 men hate each other. So let's see here. That was August 14. Peter Tickton, lawyer for Samantha Markle, trying to fight against having to pay legal fees $684,195.50 for a case he should never have filed. Research Frontiers are not seeking fees from global class. They only want Tickens to pay. I can't wait for Princess Meghan's fees. Let's see here. Okay, Defendant Research Frontier Inc. and Gauzy Limited gave notice of filing undersigns February-June 2024 invoice to be considered in conjunction with defendants pending motion for attorney's fee, there it is here, as indicated in defendant's fees motion. The only billing available when we filed the motion in February 2024 were those fees billed through our January invoices. We provide this notice of filing to provide the court and plaintiff with our February present invoices. This increases the amount we are requesting to include the amount previously requested, there's the amount here, plus all amounts in the attached invoice, there it is here, for a total amount of, there's the one that I read, okay, the 8 plaintiff and the court. We also provide the breakdown of fees based on categories of work per below. Alright, so there's all of that. Okay, I do not want to read anymore. You could pause and read it. So the lawyer wants his fees. I think that's the same thing as the first page. There's that. The end part. Should the court apply fees on fees, they have no hit. F1 and find out stage. Okay, right. That's an ad. William should pay it. He's the one behind her in the first place, in my opinion. I respectfully disagree that Willie is behind Scammy. Let me shut my mouth because I don't know, but we have a suspicion. Alright, next tweet. I have 3 more after this. Okay, now I'm starting to get tired. Oh, so there's the model underwear that I was talking about. She found out British model film leaving underwear and Spanish supermarket bread ban told to leave the country. Alright, so I saw some of the comments here. I do not want to go over it. There's some videos of her doing it at random places. Alright, so that's that. It's on my community board. I share some of the comments. Let's go to the next one. This is just disgusting. Okay, did I put that twice? This person says shut up. The vice president has been subject to several death threats and attempt assassination, including one only 2 months ago. Really? Prince Harry and Meghan are in Colombia with a politician who has suffered assassination attempt while refusing to visit the UK over their safety. Alright, 5 minutes. Again,
Welcome back to Patrick Christie's Tonight Now. Harry
I'm not gonna listen to all of it, just some of it. This 5 minutes and 28 seconds is too long.
Meghan, they have just touched down in Colombia's capital city of Bogota, where they were greeted by Vice President Francia Marquez and, well, we're reliably informed, some traditional dancers. Well, there you go. They'll also visit the first free town for escaped slaves in the Americas before heading to a Cali music festival that celebrates Afro-Colombian culture. There will also be events dedicated to the Invictus Games, mental health, female empowerment. But many Colombians think the Sussexes are just being used as political pawns by the failing left-wing government to divert attention from the regime's many scandals. Well, I'm very pleased to say I'm now joined by Mail Online's senior global reporter, Nick Pisa, who is on the ground in Bogota in Colombia. Nick, look, great to have you on the show. One thing that I think seems very odd to me is that this appears to be a royal tour from a couple that don't want to be royal.
No, they're doing their own thing. They're doing their own thing. Oh my God. This is why Harry and Meghan didn't even bother invite these people in.
Royals.
Yes, that's right, and it has all the trappings with the security as well that's involved. We've seen 14-car and police van convoys carrying the Sussexes through the streets of Bogota since they arrived this morning. They've been on 4 engagements since they arrived. The first one meeting the Vice President, Francia Marquez, and they went on to a school, and then they went on to this cultural exhibition in the city centre where there was some traditional dancing, from some very colourful costumes, and you saw from that clip there that Harry and Meghan got up and danced around, clapped their hands, and they met those dancers afterwards as well. There's a bit of controversy with the Vice President, Francia Marquez, over the fact that she seems to travel everywhere by helicopter, but we should say she has been subjected to several death threats and also several attempted assassinations. In fact, one only 2 months ago on her father, where a car that he was travelling in with her nephew was riddled with bullets, but fortunately both of them escaped unhurt.
Yeah, well, fortunately they did, but again, it does raise serious questions about why Harry thinks that Great Britain might be a little bit too unsafe for him, but he's happy to stand next to someone who has, unfortunately, quite literally got a target on her back. Can I ask, what is the point of this trip? Because some people are saying, well, you are kind of just doing PR here for, you know, a regime that's very serious questions. I mean, I believe the son of the Colombian...
Did he say regime?
...president is up on money laundering charges, I think, in relation to drug traffickers in his own father's campaign.
That's right. I mean,
I'm not even gonna listen no more. Let me see this one here. These two are what Harry was referring to. They spread fake news. Let's see here, 38 seconds here.
We met 3-4 years ago during COVID lockdown. It's fantastic to be in person. I wish there was more journalists like you. Because there are different ends of the spectrum where journalists are putting their necks on the line, putting their lives at risk to bring us the truth. And then there are other journalists, some journalists, very small, around the opposite end of the spectrum who are knowingly peddling conspiracy theories and using their platform to do so to take people out. But so we need more of you. This.
Okay, so that's that. I'm not even gonna shut up. Is that the one that I did? Let me make sure. I'm done with this because stupidity. The thing was very successful. This is another one. Okay, let me see here. Alright. Okay, morning. It's almost an attempt by the Sussexes to boost their international profile. So what? Royal commentator Richard Fitzwilliam on Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's Colombia trip. Remember, Fitzwilliams is he one of those people who the YouTubers had paid to talk about the Oprah interview that they didn't even see yet?
We're going to be doing a post-match analysis of Harry and Meghan's interview with Oprah, which is obviously coming out in a few days' time.
My name is Victoria Arbiter, A-R, B as in boy, I-T-E-R, and I am royal commentator for CNN.
Richard Fitzwilliams, royal commentator.
Ingrid Seward, I'm editor-in-chief of Majesty magazine.
You've not seen the interview yet, have you? No. No, great. I think we have a fair idea of where the interview's going, and we have a fair idea.
You do, definitely.
Okay, great.
Let me see. Yep, that's him. Where is it? Alright, so let's listen to some of it. Come on.
Welcomed in Colombia as they began their 4-day tour of the South American nation. According to reports, Prince Harry took a swipe at Elon Musk following the Southport riots, saying what happens online transfers to the street in minutes.
Okay, there's no reason for me to continue this. This is just pure BS. Let's see here. You drag them every day with flies and misinformation and expect them to just sit down. Cope. Service is universal. They are doing amazing work through the Archwell Foundation. Enjoy. They think they are doing a royal tour. There's the ruling eye. We need the king to remove their titles. Yeah, please remove that. But I don't think the king wants to upset his son. Nah, because of other things we said already. Their title are the only thing they can use to make money. Nope. Take it away already. Take correction. What is that? Press think it's royal tour. Removing the title won't make a jot of difference. Harry will always be prince, and as for making money without title, already done. Netflix documentary simply called Harry and Meghan. That's a very good response. Alright, so okay, I have one more. I didn't listen to all of the videos because I just don't have the stomach to listen to their nonsense. Okay, we saw the tour. It's done with. It was very successful. I don't know if what they're saying about the death threat of the VP or anything like that. May she be protected if that's true. Okay, this is my last one. Now that the riot have created precedent for people being charged under the Communication Act, I hope Enrique starts reporting the Ranger account that called for violence against his wife. Okay, he will issue while the iron is hot. I wonder if we will report them. Great point. There's all of that, and that's it. Whew. Okay, I'm tired now. I have more, maybe tomorrow or maybe later, or I'll record some more. So I have some tweets for day 2 discussion, and I have some. There's day 3 list. okay, and some politics and stuff like that. But right now I'm done. Okay, so thank you for watching. Please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share. If you want to support this channel, there's a PayPal link and a Cash App link in the description. You could donate. Those who have donated, thank you. And don't forget to check my shops, Zazzle and Spreadshop. One of them is already linked with this channel, which is Spreadshop. And also, and check my other channel, especially Output of Pure Service, because I have all the videos of when Harry and Meghan were in Colombia. Okay, so that's it. Thank you for watching.
It is a great privilege to be with all of you today.
You know, we ask for forgiveness and please come back.
As you saw me find the love and happiness that I'd hoped for all my life. You are all in this together, and if I may speak personally, we are all in this together, because asking for help was one of the best decisions that I ever made. You will be continually amazed how life changes for the better